Hi everyone, it's Derek from the iReady podcast here, and this is my reaction to the 1-0 victory at home against St Mirren in the Premiership tonight. We scored on the 34th minute, and that was it. Good night. That's really all you can say about that game. We knew it was going to be a stuffy game. Jim Goodwin came out and said before the game he was going to park two buses, and that's basically what they done for a majority of the game. We were competent enough. We had most of the possession. We just lacked that ability to put a shot on target most of the game, and that was really, really poor. I think there's, between the last two games, there's been players given their chance and really not shown anything, and a lot of them were the first team tonight, or what you would expect to be the first team, and they just never really fired. I think that was a symptom of the way St Mirren were going to play, but we need to be better than that. We need to be more inventive. We need to go up into second, third, fourth, fifth gear when we need to and kill the game off. And tonight we just allowed ourselves once again to sit back and play at the pace that St Mirren really allowed us to play at. We never really tried to unlock them. We never tried anything more inventive. A lot of the time it was get down the wing, put a ball in, and then try again. And it needs to be a lot better than that. I don't have a lot of notes on the game, partly because it was such a stuffy game, but also because once again Rangers were changing their bloody system for RTV, and there was a lot of people having issues. There was no decent streams, having issues with VPNs as well, so I'll need to go back and watch the game, so that'll be a boring hour and a half I've got to do for that. But really, first half, as I said, quite stuffy. Not really much invention. We did finally get the goal though on the 34th minute with Jermaine Defoe scoring. Lots of build-up play in and around the box. Went from the right-hand side, crossed to the left. The ball was knocked away by the defender, but only to the left-hand side of the box to Barisic, who tried what I think was a shot. It was deflected off the feet of the defender, right into the path of Defoe, who instinctively put out his leg and hit a shot into the back of net. Just brilliant from Defoe. Great awareness there as well. A bit of fortune maybe all round, but sometimes you need fortune and you need to create your own fortune. And that was really it of the first half. Second half, again, more of the same. We were expecting a wee bit more guile going forward, a wee bit more initiative, a wee bit more changing styles of play, and it never really came. We used a couple of subs, never really made much of a difference. Round about the 70th minute, St Mirren made a more attack-minded change and they started to go for it, and they did break forward a wee bit. They arguably should have had a goal in the 73rd minute when there was a long free kick floated into our box. Their attacker gets in front of our defence and he got a free header and he put it wide. It was a glaring chance for them. As I said, arguably should have scored. And then really the only thing that we had a couple of half chances, there was a couple of half volleys towards the keeper, but it was right at him, never really had to dive very much. 94th minute, right in the dying death of the game, we had a quick break up the park after defending a St Mirren corner. Ojo passes the ball down the left, ended up going to Defoe in the box, so it's a shot and the keeper makes a good save over the bar, and that's when the final whistle was blown. As I said, not the greatest of performances. I think though that a lot of people have got to remember is under both spells of Walter, which were both successful, we had a lot of games like this, and as long as we get the 3 points, that's sometimes not all that matters, but at this stage of the season we've got to at least get the 3 points. I would quite rather play the rest of the season woefully and get the 3 points than play great and not get anything like we did out of the cup final. But I fear that games at home, especially against some of the smaller teams in the league, are going to be like this. They know if they go have a go at us, they're going to lose heavily, like what a lot of teams found out at the start of the season. So I think at home especially, it's going to be very, very stuffy. We're going to have to find ways to unlock these defences a wee bit more efficiently than we're doing. It's the last two games, I know it's just coming back for the break, but as it was pointed out in our TV commentary, St Mirren are just back for more or less the same break as well. So it's the same for both teams, or in all teams we play. So it leads us into the next game now, which is on Sunday the 26th, 3 o'clock kickoff away to Hearts. So another big game. Hearts sitting at the bottom of the table, a bit adrift now. Certainly you would expect us to play well and get a result there, but we need to buck up our ideas. So I'll be back with a post-match after that one, and Dave and I will be back with our main pod probably the next week. So if you want to check out all of our stuff, you can go to our website, which is ireadypodcast.wordpress.com, and there you can find all the links to our social media sites and post-match reactions. So thanks for listening, and bye.